What is up, legends? We are back and we are in Moonlight Sculptor. Alright, so this is way beyond and way past all of the tutorial stuff, hopefully anyway. And you're gonna notice that this is pretty much a kind of on-rails, kind of RPG manager type of game. However, you have full control over the combat if you want it to be. I did notice that this game has a little bit of a memory leak right now on emulator, so if it has it on emulator, it probably has it on phone, so beware of that. This is a typical MMO type of game. It's kind of gacha because there's kind of skin stuff, but typical gacha used to, not in this game. Doesn't work like that. And speaking of which, as you guys can see right here, there's what I was talking about. Like, you can kind of like have like different looks to your characters. Here's all the packages. You can buy EXP, you can buy gold, which is not a good thing. Speaking of which, it's just right there. And I know people are not gonna like that, but that's kind of like what happens when you put, you know, mobile MMOs out there. This is kind of like par for the course with everything. Like they gotta charge for something most of the time, and usually skins is not enough when it comes to this type of game. So yeah. Now this game looks and reminds me a lot of Devil Book, and the difference in this is that the game isn't all about, you know, just Devil Book is super idle. You can just send your character everywhere and go beat something up, go to the next thing, go beat something up. What the hell? And go to the next thing. Can you talk to him? Thank you. And it kind of does like something similar as well. Like when you get to a quest area, you can pretty much it does that little zoom in thing right there, and you're like, hey, look, I'm done with the quest, and they give you a little dramatic vignette. I think this is called vignette. Yeah, I think that's the word, vignette. And just like a little bit of a feel like you're getting some type of story. But essentially, this is kind of what you can do. You can teleport if you feel that you don't want to spend the time and head straight towards the quest and do things quickly. And you notice that they still have like stages. Everything that you go ahead and go in. I'm still stuck in story. Like you see, I'm on 1.9 right now because I did the previous 1 through 8. Because I just didn't want to show that, because the way that this game is, it would kind of throw you off a little bit. You'd be like, well, why is everybody so hyped about this? Everybody's so hyped about this because it has an IP. This is a genuine IP. The wiki is absolutely useless because the wiki is actually for the webtoon and not for the actual game. I don't even think this has any type of wiki like that. I could be wrong, and somebody could be making it right now, or somebody could have made it right now, but I couldn't find anything to refer you guys to because I was looking for myself, so I would know like what I was getting in for, or what I was in for, and how to go about things. Now they did give a bunch of free stuff. If you see, I have. Can you not game? I thought we were done with this. We've been playing for like a damn hour, and I still got to look at this. So you see we have this right here, which is the weapon scroll. Like, I'm not going to use any of this stuff right now because obviously, let's put this on. Can I put that on? Because I can. There we go. And you can see like it's pretty just straightforward, and like every once in a while I get that little bit of lag. Nah, I'm a warrior class. Actually, I'm a paladin. I'm sorry. Am I punching with a bow? I guess you can't use a bow. Let's not do that. Do I have any other weapon that's green or something like that? What's this? 23 attack, 27 attack. Put this on. Dang. Like I said, I am a paladin, and oh, I actually can't use my paladin stuff without a blunt weapon. That's interesting. Alright, so let's put this trash mace back on. And put her shield back on. And I can use my skill now. There we go. Guess there's no cheese in there. Like, you ain't gonna be a paladin with a sword. This ain't Warcraft. You're not a ret pally. Like, no ret pally in this game. And this is what I was saying, it's gonna throw people off. This is literally what you do in this game. What I'm doing right now. And people like stuff like this. And I used to. I'm not gonna act like I used to like stuff like this. This is kind of like the Ragnarok Online hook. Where you just kind of like just run around and grind to get items, to get stronger, and experience the story that's in the game. Even though the story in this is, there's no cinematic, there's no talking, there's not even hype music. This is just what it, why did I do a barrel roll? Is this person in the way and I can't do it? There we go. The person was in the way. Is this the way? Sure. Okay. Yeah, you should get going. Alright, so let's teleport to where we gotta go. I don't need a zone. I'm gonna zone anyway. Make it zone now. Now we got some hype music. Most of the area I didn't have any hype music at all. Alright, let's talk to you. You can buy gear as well. And gear actually changes the way you look. Because you see, I'm running around with this gray hoodie. This is not how I started the game, if you guys remember. I'm always happy when a game will change how you look according to the gear that you have. That's this, like, they actually cared and actually tried. Alright. You know, I've been playing like a whole freaking hour and I'm still getting tutorial. Like, Jesus. This is all the stuff that I've been beating up that you guys didn't see. Go hunt wolves. Oh my god. Raid passageway is open. Now, what this game boasts that is a little bit more fun and better. Go down here. Fun and better overall than, say, like with Devil Book is, like you said, like that you just seen. Like, they have raids and there's a lot of social interaction in this game. Not so much in other games, but in this game is kind of built for social interaction, which is kind of cool. I got 2 skills. Do this one. What's this one do? Didn't do anything. Level 13. And see, there's like nobody around here, and I'm looking at the thing because I actually have like a meter for my computer. And the RAM is spiking. Whenever RAM spikes, that means memory leak, which is sadly typical for most of these games. And I'll tell you the reason why that happens. It's almost impossible to program these games for every single hardware. So what ends up happening is they make it for one general hardware, and then what ends up happening when you make it on games, so like one general hardware, you don't know where all the leaks and bugs come from. Stuff just doesn't work sometimes, and certain things aren't properly made for every particular system. So then once they figure out, it's like, okay, like iOS this doesn't work, or Android S10 5 million, whatever number they're on right now, doesn't work, it has a leak in this configuration. And then that's when the companies run around and try to fix it according to that, because you end up wasting money if you try to do it preemptive. because it's almost impossible to do a preemptive because you don't know how every software is going to handle each individual packet in the game, each individual resource in the game. So as much as it sucks and we always have to deal with it, that's the reason why we always have to deal with it, because it's like almost impossible to just program stuff to automatically work with everything. And that's my little industry talk. Kind of gets you guys to understand why we always end up with games that constantly have memory leaks. And we're like, bro, we're like in 2021. Why are we still getting memory leak games? And that's why. This is not iOS. iOS is actually, I thought iOS was supposed to be like, as far as quality, be the superior. When it comes to memory leaks in video games, OMG. iOS be wilding when it comes to that. I don't know what's so superior when it comes to that. It is not superior. That is kind of like a yesteryear type of thing now anyway. iOS really isn't that much more superior than Android right now, if at all. We are really memory leaking right now. Like it slowly got worse. It's sad. They're gonna have to patch. They actually already did have like a gig patch as it is. I would have to restart this, but I ain't restarting it. There's nobody even out here. I know people are playing this because they're wilding on Reddit. It's like, we didn't get this free, and I don't know because I didn't follow this game that hard, but people complaining the same way they were complaining with My Hero Academia that we didn't get something free, and it usually comes in the mail, so I know people wilding. It's not even like you gotta re-roll like in My Hero. My Hero, people was re-rolling to get whoever, like Bakudo or something like that. I actually ended up getting Bakudo, which is crazy. And PvP, Bakudo is lame. The AI, he gets whooped. I'm replacing him so fast in PvP, but that's for a different video. For the first character I get, if it's Momo or Shoto, Bakudo is out of there. Like, he's good PvE. When I control him, I cheese. But not in PvP in that game. No way. He gets bullied. He's too slow. His startup is too slow, and he did all that yelling just to go fire something like die. And he got it before at the end of what he's saying die. Like then he fires. Like why? Like why'd they do him dirty like that? I was wondering why I kept seeing those videos. Is Bakudo bad? Yes, he's bad. Like he's bad. He got good DPS, but only against a dumb AI. That's it. Don't try to use that against a human. They're gonna eat you alive. They can kill you with freaking with Great Boy. Great Boy gonna whoop your ass. You gonna feel sad. So that aside, I was trying to let this rock a little bit. This is this game. It's pretty. Did it actually freeze? I think it froze. We might be done. We are done because it flat froze. All right, so that's all I got for this one. If you want a social MMO mobile game, this is probably gonna be for you. It has a lot of tools for that. They have raiding, they have open world areas, which is about as open world as you can possibly be in a game like this. Me personally, not my thing. But I don't have anything negative to say for it because it works the way it should. The only thing that I could say is a downer is I was only playing that for like 10 minutes in this video, and it memory leaked until it stopped. So I tried different emulators and they all do the same thing. I could barely play up to 10 to 15 minutes before it just flat stopped. So I'm assuming that it does that with the phone. And they had a big leak to say not big leak, they had a big patch about an hour or two ago saying that they were fixing stability and stuff like that. So they probably still have some leaks to work out, like I was telling you. and they'll probably work it out. But that's all I got for you guys. This is like an RPG manager, but it's like a AAA one. Like if you're gonna have an RPG manager, you would prefer somebody like this to be doing it, and like it to be like this where it's more robust and have a whole bunch of features where you can actually control things and have a little bit of skill behind your gameplay. This is probably like the king of RPG managers, if that's a thing, which is not a bad thing. But I know a lot of people, the minute that I say RPG manager, people are like, bro, I don't want to play no RPG manager. But, you know, it's a good quality one. And you can customize your characters the way that you want. Even though you're mad tiny in the game, it don't matter. I just look like a little a little brown peanut on the screen. Like it looks good right here. Hold on, let me show you in a second. It's gonna load. This is not good. There we go, we're going. I look like a little brown peanut, but I'm dark skinned. I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.